Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe.
Sorry, why to imagine something? But you have to imagine. If you need Sarup, you have to imagine. Surprising. Why to imagine? Imagination make my old habits forgetness. When I will imagine something, I will not live in my old practice. I will live now, then I will imagine something. Because what is my old imagination and what is my old practice is all our material. That is not going to work. It was also imagination, and after imagine, it become practical in my life, and I start believing that. So again like one line is there. If you want to make bigger line, what you will do? You will bigger line, same line, or you have to make parallel line? If you want to make parallel line, then you have to create one other line near to that line. That is imagination. We want to make one bigger line, and this bigger line I want to imagine because this is spiritual. The past time, why we read to imagine this. Imagine. Imagination will make you to meditate. Meditation will make you to realize. Because my meditation is different. Material. My imagination is material. My all realization is material. That is not going to work to me. Because we are so much involved in my material meditation, we don't want to imagine new things. And we not accept this. And that is my missing point. Sarup has to be imagined, make one other line near to that line. And that line has to be bigger than before line. So imagination has to be more bigger than before imagination. And if I not change this, my Sarup ways will not come. Please try to, I'm explaining this, what is Sarup. Sarup is imagination only. And Sarup is like in the beginning material thing, imagine, meditate, and you realize it. Then it becomes your subject. Similar here also we have to do. Imagine, dhyan, dharan, samadhi. When we do this, you will see very complicated. Imagination will make you dhyan. Dharan means I accept it. And samadhi means I am living in that. Without doing is happening, what I can do? That is samadhi. Dhyan, dharan, asmaran, dhyan, dharan and samadhi. Asmaran, thinking, dhyan, to meditate what I am thinking. Dharan means accepting in myself. And when I accept it, samadhi. So what is the samadhi stage? When Paramhans person become, that is his samadhi stage. Material thing is no meaning for that. His spiritual constitutional position and the relation is only working. Other thing, no bother. This is the reality. Prabhupada 54 times explained right spiritual constitutional position. What is a spiritual constitution? This is Sarup. Without this perfection, nothing can happen. And this is my goal. Every moment to meditate in this is the goal of life. Not Krishna is goal. What Krishna will sit with me with Uddhava, but he cannot understand Krishna without going to Vrindavan. He was friend, relation also, eating together. And no feelings was there. Feelings was there that I will teach to Vrindavan people because they are uneducated. He said, right, you can teach him Krishna. Go and help them. And when he went there, he see that everyone is in a spiritual constitutional position. Mother Jasoda is same, the friends are same, the Radhika is same. One Bhaura come to Radharani, he say, oh black, still you are trying to come near to me to suck my honey? I understand you. Who are you? And he is talking with Krishna. What is this? He sees the fixed in her constitutional position. Mother Jasoda, Krishna, Uddhav say that Krishna is no form. He is a Paramatma, Brahma, Bhagavan. Why you assess him as your child? You are very uneducated, so you think that he is a Paramatma. Formless. You say, yes. Come with me. She hold the hand and bring. When he was 6 months old, up to 6 months, this room is full with the cloth. And this Krishna is wearing this cloth, your friend. And when he became 2 years old, he wear this cloth. And when he was 5 years old, he wear this cloth. And full of room. One room was the one full of clothes, other room full of clothes. How he wear the clothes if he has no form? So many examples, he cannot give any answer to Mother Jasoda because she is living in her spiritual constitutional form. One day morning, he wake up, he don't want to go from Mother Jasoda. Mother Jasoda wake up morning and cooking. He say, what you are doing, Mama? Nothing. Just something cooking. What is that? Is a thick milk. Why you are making now so early? I think Krishna will come any moment now. He is resting, he can wake up. So fixed in her sarup. Every moment he has no other subject to think out of the Krishna. As a mother is what necessary, like this she is fixed there. Friends are also, when he meets the friends outside, he is also fixed. He see that Uddhava, he see the only cloth, same cloth, Pitamba, somebody wearing, only Krishna can wear. And then he said, Krishna, Krishna, shouting like a Krishna, because his color was dark. When he come near, he say, why you change Krishna, your face? Why? What happened to you? He's shaking and asking to him. He don't want to believe that Krishna not come. That is Uddhava said, no. I'm not Krishna. I'm his friend. After that they are very happy. They say, okay, you are Krishna friend, so I start hugging to you. My friend, and my friend you are, so they start hugging. What is this meaning? Because of Krishna, I love you. This is Sakhya Bhava. This Sakhya Bhava, where you can get, then he realized, wow. And why he realized? Because the dust come by the chariot on the head of Uddhava. And this dust make change the life to understand the, what you say, is sarup, means
Constitution position.
this is the mercy of Brajaraj. You cannot, nobody will talk outside of Vrindavan, and nobody will discuss this. But Vrindavan dust will say, try to be in your constitutional position. Find your sarup. Make relation. You cannot do like Mother Jasoda. You cannot do like Subal. But you can follow their mood. You cannot you cannot become Radha, but you can follow Radha, the servant of Radhika, servant of friends of Radhika. If you cannot find that, maybe who likes to Radha, search them, associate with them. You will not find the friend of Krishna, associate some who is trying to be friend of Krishna. If you cannot find Mother Jasoda, try to find someone who is in that mood to practice. That is our Sajatiya Sangha. That's our association I have to learn and develop. Right? Go on, sorry.
In his Svarupavesh,
That is Sarup. Sorry, I have to share. This is not only this. Like you have a one flat. This is most important thing. The day you understand, life is start. Honestly, I say my experience of my life. I was big rascal, but the day I understand, I want to change myself. The day before, I was never trying to change. More and more ego is coming. But day I want to know this, and I start moving for that. My life start changing automatically. Only this desire. The sloka of Mahaprabhu, automatic, I start realizing I love. All the teaching is very clear. Because how you can receive it? You can receive only by a spiritual thing because of your spiritual identity. Without a spiritual identity, you can understand a spiritual thing. I don't understand. Material identity will never understand. It will come and it will go like this. It will not go in your heart, your feeling. And that has to do. Sorry.
In his Svarupavesh, Srila Raghunath renders loving service.
Loving service done. Loving service is done. You are in automatic in love. And which love? Not other type of love. What we misuse this word in the name of love. Because my constitutional identification is my holes and my body, not my spiritual constitutional position. I identify my plastic body and holes, and how to play with game with these holes. That I learned, and that is my position. That was my practice before. But my spiritual constitutional position was not clear to me, and I don't want to know. Mother, Maria Magdalena said, sin is this, that you forget that you are so. And because of that, you forget the Savior. That is our sin. My constitutional position is more higher than this. Constitutional position is more higher. Why? Soul is the more highest thing. But constitutional position is why more higher? Soul, after knowing soul, you have a condition. Because in this body will not move. My senses will not move. My condition will be there or not. Any time I can be conditioned. And if I do ego, that I am conditioned,
でエゴのゲームなら私
in 1 month, 1 day,
で一日
sure you go.
あなたそこの方向に行くでしょ
So nobody can say
う。誰も
that
私
I am so
私が魂
material constitution, position and not condition. Every living being is a condition
全ての生命の
and everybody can be conditioned. Any moment he can be conditioned.
で全ての
Only the grace
毎瞬
is keeping me out of condition.
で主の自信によって私たちそこが
These senses are big
こ
toys.
の感覚は大きなおもちゃなんです
This is the Mahamaya,
これがマハマーや幻想です
honestly. And second, nature is ping pong.
で性質私たちの性質はピンポンで移りやすい
10 days, marginal. Ping pong, ping pong.
人体にこう人体に心が動いている
I say ping pong means for 10 days I am very nice devotee
で10日間
and 15 days I want to enjoy my senses.
で15日間
Ping pong, ping pong. My life become like a ball of ping
で
pong.
私の人生はこのピンポンのボールのように動いている
Never ping,
で
only pong and ping, pong
ピ
and
ン
ping.
ポンと動いているだけで
But after knowing soul,
で魂をしっかりとでもこうなんです
and third also is quality. Third quality is this. I am the part and parcel of the super soul,
で私
so
は
I have a same nature like super
で
soul.
私はスーパーソウルと同じ性質を持っている
Nature like a super
スー
soul.
パーソウルと同じ性質を持っている魂が
So that nature, what is that? Very independent.
すごく
You check.
で独立的です
If it's not that, then you say to me, check.
そうでなかったら私に言ってください
This nature will never go. Prabhupada, last page you
この
read.
性質を決して
He said, never go without taking shelter of pleasure-giving
喜
potency.
びのエネルギーに保護を求めない限り
Never go. Indirect, very hint is there.
感性的にヒントを述べている
The last word of Bhagavad Gita is pleasure-giving potency.
で、バガバットギータの最後の説
Means that this is the only way to go.
で喜びのエネルギーに影響されている。で
Because-
これが私たちの
Because behind the reason is what?
で、この背後の理由
That
があります。
this is the soul is given by Krishna.
で、魂はクリシュナによって与え
But the form give of this soul through the Radha.
られる。で、魂の姿はラーナーとしてやってくる。
Form of mother comes from Mother Jasoda.
で、魂の姿は
Forms of friend will come from what you meditate.
で、その魂の友人
This is not a Krishna job.
で、これはクリシュナの仕事ではない。
He gives the soul.
で、クリシュナ魂を
So is not a
で、魂を
independent.
独立している。
Independence. What is the word? So this is not free, or what is the word? Bhagavad Gita, Prabhupada right, is not normal. Also it comes. Not normal.
で、それは脳
So beautiful word.
で、で、
Means it's abnormal.
で、つまり私たちの今の
Not normal means abnormal.
異常な状況ということです。で、それが正常な状況です。
When normalities will come,
で、正常な状況になった時
when pleasure-giving potency.
で、喜びの
Why?
中に
Because she will give the form.
なぜならば、ラーナーがその姿を与える。
And then Krishna cannot do anything because her form, Krishna will respect.
で、なぜならば、
Mother form,
その
Krishna will respect. Friend will never he will disturb to the friend because he will respect his friend. He will become a horse.
その姿に敬意を表する。
This is the beauty.
で、これが美しさなんです。ビューティーです。
Normalities will come. You will be human. Whole life I practice to be that, and same thing I will do in a spiritual way.
と実践したことを、それをスピリ
Is any difficulty for doing? What is my nature?
私たちの性質がある。
To relish motherly love. What is the difficulty? Friendly love.
友人である。
What you relish in the life highest, that do to Krishna. That relate with Krishna.
クリスナと関係を持つことによって、
Then we will say, why I will relate with
な
Krishna.
ぜなら私クリスナを
I got this mercy from Radha.
でも私はラーダから引き受
It's also okay.
けでそれも OK です。
I got this mercy from Mother
で
Jasoda.
私はこの事情を母にしておかない。
I will relate with Mother.
で私は母を
It's also okay.
それも OK です。
I will relate with his friend. It's also okay. You relate with Radha, and Radha is relating with Krishna is okay.
で
Or not?
ラーダと関係を持つラーダが
Then become the Dasi of Radha.
そうするとラーダの男子に
You don't want to be friend. It's a good position of friendship. But you want to be a Radha Dasi. Also fine.
でラーダ男子の素晴らしい。
Radha will bring you Krishna.
でラーダが
And that Krishna
クリスナにまとめて、でそのクリスナが
is more closely you can see. Because from that eyes you will see his lover.
それは愛する人
I have no eyes because I have no love like Radha. But she has a love and she has intense love. She will give you eyes to see his lover.
だからその
That
愛
Krishna.
のビジョンをラーダは
Right? Mother, son.
で
See that?
で母と息子この関係
That is the beautiful,
でこれはすごく美しい関
highest.
係で最高の関係
And any soul is know
でどの魂も知っていますか
that this experience they have not in life.
でこの
Friend experience not.
この人生で経験したことはありませんか
Mother experience
友
not.
人の関係母親の
Conjugal love experience
恋愛の
not.
関係
Show me any.
どうか教えてくださ
Jivere Sarup hai.
いで生命体
Now you understand what is the meaning. Jiva,
ジーバと
soul Jiva. Sarup hai.
でスワルパは
My Sarup, my identification.
スワルパというのは自分が
Means I identify myself material body, but my Sarup is really this.
でもスワルパの本来のものである
Krishna Nityadas.
クリシネーラニッチャダスクリシネーラニッチャダス
Krishna
クリ
Nityadas.
シネーラニッチ
What is that? I identify wrong and I am searching wrong place.
ャダ私は
But it's also Dasatva. I become servant of my senses and body and I am searching with it.
感覚のしもべになって探して
Okay, little crazy, but I am doing that.
まあ少し狂ってるけどまあ
Huh? It's not doing. I become Dasatva.
で私は
Maya Dasatva.
Kodasa.
Huh?
Kodasa.
いやボーダーさん
But in the way of Dasatva, Das is there. Maya Das. Krishna is the Maya.
でクリシナ
Maya is also Krishna's Maya.
でマーヤもクリシナのマーヤです
Maya is also created by him.
マーヤはクリシナに
By mistake, I catch Maya.
で私は
Not
間違いにも
No? Right?
捕まえてしまい
This is my
で
mistake.
これが私の間違いです
But he says, Jivere Sarup or Krishna Nityadas. It's so that way, if I know my Jiva's form
ジーバの姿を知ってるならば
and not mistake in that, what will be the problem?
何が起こる
If you have a one flat
で一つの部屋があったとする
and if you have a chance to buy one garden house,
で
any problem?
で庭の
You have been gifted by the mercy to be one garden house. Then you have a two flat, one your body and one is a spiritual body. You can live in your bodily consciousness and you can go to stay in garden house. That is the spiritual body. Is a problem? Any problem? Is a prasna. Try to live more in garden house and see that your flat is good or garden house is good. What is the problem? Practice. Is a mood to change, right or not? And unfortunately, I have only one flat, one room flat. I have no garden house, no scope to buy it. That is different issue. I don't want to do that. I don't want to work for that. So that is different issue. But if there is a desire, everything can be possible. Chair ले लो बेटा, बैठ जाओ वहाँ पर बाहर में chairs है, ले लो. This is the point. So this is Sarup. Sorry, I take a long time. Excuse me, but it's a very, very, very important subject. If you not understand this, all will listen and no listening is no meaning. Honestly. And Vrindavan, if this gift you not get it, no meaning of coming Vrindavan. The day is your success when you accept this. So Prabhupada says alternative goal is Krishna to assign, but slowly alternative goal come. Means my realization will the day come, that take time, slow. And when I will realize this is the right thing, then I will try to work for that. And this practice is the sadhana. This practice is the paryojan of our life. It's not a one-day job. It takes time to come from old practice to new way. Right? Or not? Good. Go on. Sorry. Radha Shakti is angry. Because what I can do? They come late. No, listen. Listen. Evening I go 4:30. They come 5:30. All they come 5:30. The system is this. If 4:30 speaker go, talking, sharing, then they have to come up 4. They go 5:30 coming. When I give 10 morning, they come 11. So this is not my problem. This is the problem of listener. Right or not? Okay? One person stand outside and don't give entry to them or say, please come in right time. They are not interested, honestly. Go on. I feel pain.
Can I say I'm happy you are speaking? We can read always books, but we are here to listen to you.
I want to say, I go 4:30. You are with me. How fast I try to go to reach 4:30. I rest little, sure, after prasad. But I also want to share, I am going to die soon. It's better to listen. No, do something. It's my realization I share with you. Go on.
In his Sarup Vesh, Shri Raghunath renders loving service.
That only loving. There is only love. Because unconditional. Material body is creating condition. And in Sarup is divine Radhika's Manjari Sarup. They are unconditional. The same nature come like Radha.
でこの姿はラーダと同じ性質を持っている。
That is unconditional.
でこれが無条件である。
They do and they forget.
でもね、彼らは
Neki kar darya mein dal. That happened. Yeah, go on.
Renders loving service and accordingly relish Swamini's affection and mercy.
Yeah.
それに応じて、
Then they start living
でそうするとそこに住むようなスワン
mercy
慈悲の中に
and her
And
love.
affection.
Her love and mercy. And they cry inside. How you merciful to give mercy, how you are kind to give mercy and your love. I never feel and realize this. What a foolish I was, doing nothing and never try for this. Then it's realization. I waste my many time for nothing. You see this boy in Japan? This is a previous sanskara. He is living in Japan. He don't want to come out from her room. He don't want to work, no one to study.
で部屋から出てくることもしたくなかったし、勉強もしたくなかった。
He bring to him, he come, previous sanskara.
で彼は来て以前の三
One day, bring to Radha Barsane,
でバルシャナに行った。
by heat he faint.
でね、熱のためにね、彼はね、倒れた。
Right? And he is dying.
で、死にそうになって。
Then they put saline water and recovered.
で、そして、点滴をして復活した。
And now you see, so change happened in his life.
今彼の中で
I surprised to see his shining face and beautiful boy.
輝くね、美しいね、青年。
The best boy. And I say to make Jananda to make your assistant to him.
でね、
He will be very nice boy for
で
you.
ジャイナのアシスタントにするように言った。で、素晴らしい人になる。
Right, I say you.
Yes.
This is Ahit ki kripa
Yes. でこれが
for him and for you.
Yes. それがハイスピークいうかです。原因のない慈悲。
He can do anything.
で、彼は何でもできる。
He tries so many years to do something for Japanese.
でね、たくさんのことをしようと何年も。
Nothing
で
happened.
も何も起こらない。
How many books you write in Japan?
Maybe more than 30.
30. 30 book he writes in train because he has no time. He takes 2 hours to go from his home to the office. He writes the book there.
で、彼はその2時間、その電車の中で本を翻訳して書いてる。なぜなら時間
And
がない。
30 book gift to Japan.
で、30本を作り始めた。
And you will surprise 2,000 they are chanting Mahamantra there.
でも母が2020年からこの
And now they will come 80, 90 devotees. They already 1-2 group went back and now they're coming. And check their behavior.
でどうかね、振る舞い見てください。
How humble and kind. They are so respectful. You will not know they are living here, Japanese.
で、彼らは謙虚で非常に表情する。
9, 10, they will come in night 10. You will see morning they are cleaning the temple. You will see they will be in Mangala Arati. they will all attend all arti.
で、そのアルティに出
Right or not?
Yes.
Yes. Without telling to him.
言わないでも出る。
You will see, check, watchful.
でね、皆さんね、その彼
What is happening? Miracle. He cry only. He cry when see their devotion.
彼女の、彼女の方を見るとな。
Go on. This is love and his mercy.
これが愛と義なんです。
I give you example now.
私は目を上げる。
How to understand this. Right. When she starts loving, Krishna has to do everything.
で、ラダラに愛しなければ、クリスナのすべてのことをしなきゃいけない。
Everything he do. Like you have one girlfriend.
例えばガールフレンドがいるかもしれない。
You go to meet the girlfriend
で、ガールフレンドに会うにしようとする。
and he has a cat.
で、そこに、猫が。
You take one gift for her, but you sure take the biscuit for her cat also.
で、例えばその彼女にその猫がいたならば、彼女にプレゼント。
Because my girlfriend will become happy when I will make the cat happy of her.
で、その彼女を愛しているならば、彼女の猫のためにビスケットか何か持っていくでしょう。
So we are the cat and dog of Radharani.
で、私たちはラザラーニの犬や猫のような存在です。
Right?
Yes.
So what is the problem? Krishna will never come without biscuit to see us.
クリシュナが会いに来るためにビスケットを持ってこざるを得ない。
Why I will bother for him?
だからなぜですね。
I will
クリシュナのことを気にする必要があるんですけど、自然とクリシュナがね、ビスケットを持ってやってくる。
I will take care of her and always take care of her. Never bother for anything.
で、いつもラダラーニに世話をしているのは他のこと何も心配する。
He is not my goal.
で、クリシュナは
If I am really cat of Radhika, he will sure bring biscuit or toffee for me.
もしラディカに使えているならば、必ずビスケットを持って。
Sri Radha.
In his Svarupa Vesh, Shri Raghunath renders loving service and accordingly relished Swamini's affection and mercy. Both during visions and after them, Radharani firmly sits on the path of his remembrance.
You see,
で、彼を思い出し、
during vision in Sarup,
で、座るからビジョンを見る。
and if I come out in my bodily consciousness, that moment she not going.
その時に、
Why? It becomes so natural in my life.
で、それ自然人生に
I
自然な
cannot forget.
私は忘れることができない。
There is some way to forget.
で、何か忘れ
Give
る
some idea.
何か教えてください。
I'm trying to forget because I have to do something,
でも私は忘れるとして
but I cannot
でも私は
forget her.
私は彼女で忘れることができない。
This is her affection and this is her mercy.
で、これが彼女
That I try, but I cannot.
で、私
Because her affection and mercy keep me on.
で、愛とその慈悲が私をこう
How I can leave her?
でやり続けさせている。どうやって私が彼女から離れられるんですか。
Sri Radha.
In Srimad Bhagavatam, in the verses 3:29-11,
でシュリマドバーガー
starting with Mad Guna Shruti Matrena, Kapila Dev defines transcendental devotion to God as an unbroken stream of thoughts about God.
Now you see, transcendental. This is transcendental.
Unbroken stream of thoughts about God.
When I know God from you, and what is Vaidhi, as per my benefit, I use you.
でね、私の恩恵のためにあなたを使います。これがバイディバッティ。
I use you when I have too much sin to go to church to give you. Okay, I have to pay some dollars, maybe $100, $200. I will give to priest. Now I am free of sin.
今私はね、罪から自由になっています。これがバイディバッティです。
This is Vaidhi Bhakti.
これがバイディバッティ。
And here,
で、ここでは
this is a stream,
ここは
transcendental,
衝撃的な愛の
loving,
愛の流れ。
living, that feeling. Huh? I cannot come out.
私はそこから抜け出ることができる。
I cannot forget.
忘れることができる。
It was the mistake that day when I tried to do this, but now it's difficult.
で、以前は間違いでそれができたけど、今はそれを抜け出ることができる。
And why this happened?
で、なんでそれが起こる？
Because in material world also,
で、この物質世界において。
when I was in material love,
で、私の物質世
I
界に。
also cannot forget.
で、私はあなたを忘れることができる。
I was so mad in love of
で、私が
one girl. One girl is so mad with one boy. That happened also that
一
moment.
人の女性が男の人に愛に
You are lucky.
あなたはすごく幸運である。
This happened to you. You are lucky.
でもしそれが起こったのはあんた
You know
あなたは知っている。
what is the pain of not getting, not meeting, and then you can relish more here.
でね、そこでね、
You are luckiest man that you have a love even in material life to understand this love,
物質的な愛を持って
to understand the suffering in life.
この苦しみを知って、そしてこの愛を理解できるよ
So this happened now
うに。で、これが今起こっている。
is spiritually more easy to understand.
で、物質的な愛が分かっているから、スピリチュアルな愛がもっと容易に分かる。
When this realization comes in transcendental
衝撃的な
feeling,
フィーリングが
then we feel the mercy.
で、その時に慈悲を感じる。
A boy feels that girl mercy, and girl feels that boy mercy.
少年が少女に
Because
感じるよう
of
に、
that,
少女が
my life
少
changed.
年に愛が感じ
He
る。
is my real good.
で
He is my real
本
teacher.
当のグルである。本当のティーチャーである。
Right? Clear? Sorry.
Sri Ramanuja Acharya has written, constant remembrance of God is known by the term bhakti, and uninterrupted remembrance of Him, like an unbroken stream of oil in the course of worship, is called dhyana.
Dhyana means meditation. Mind
Uninterrupted remembrance.
means mind automatic is going. Like she is sitting here. And when the arti time comes, her mind is not in the study. She wants to run away. This is the dhyana. Mind is there for service of Radha.
これが出会う。
Natural. She don't do anything, but she is doing like this. Watch.
でもう彼女の体震え出した。
She knows the time and she starts shaking.
イエス、時間になるともう体が震えてた。
This is dhyana because of dhyana. Huh? Love.
それが愛なんで
Love when becomes intense, it becomes meditation,
す。
dhyana.
で、それが出会うとなる。
No need to do it happening.
何もしなくても自然とそうなる。
No need to do.
何もしなくて
When it starts happening, that is dhyana.
で何か起こんなとそれが瞑想になる。出会い
When you are trying to do, is not done.
で何かしようとしてる段階はまだ出会いで
Smaran,
スマラなんで
thinking, trying to
何か
concentrate.
何か集中しようとして
And dhyana means
出会いは
open eyes, close eyes.
目を
It happens.
目を閉じると自然と
Why it happens, I don't know.
でなぜそれが起こるのかわからない
Yeah? So good boy.
According to Gaudiya Vaishnavas Acharyas, like Srila Jiva Goswami and Chibaladeva Vidyabhusana, bhakti means attachment or constant attraction to God.
Sri Radhe, you see? Bhakti means not detachment.
でバクティは無執着じゃない
Attachment.
執着なんで
Attachment is the bhakti.
で執着が愛着こそがバクティである
Sri Radhe.
スリラ
Understand?
わかります
Understand? Understand?
Attachment or constant attraction
Attraction.
to God.
愛着いつも神に執着して
Only thing,
神に縛り
we have to move in not material
で物質的なもの
for
があ
one
って
goal.
スピリチュ
In
アルな
Radha Mohan.
でラーダモハンに心を
Only this.
それだけです
We know with material, but we have to move for this divine.
で私たち物質的なもので
Easy to understand.
でもスピリチュアルなラーダモハンに
Bhakti is not a big subject.
でバクティは
It's only attachment.
ただ執着のもの
How intense your attachment
どれだけその強く執着する
is. Like you see Gaurav Prem.
例えばゴーラプレム
He has some attachment.
で彼は
So he is living here.
で何かしらの執着をしてるだからここに住んでる
Right?
そうですね
If his attachment is with Radha Mohan, it work become 1 second.
でラーダモハンの執着があれば一瞬のうちに
1 second, not 2 minutes. He don't believe this.
で彼はねそれを
Takes time.
だから時間がかかる
If this bhakti and attachment for Radha Mohan start in life, everything happen in life. He don't understand
で
my
もね彼
word.
はまだそれはっきり分かってる全て
But he has a bhakti.
でもね彼は
That is the one quality of
で
it.
これは素晴らしい質です
Go on.
The meditation on God
で神の瞑想
that proceeds without interruption,
で、
like a constant stream of oil,
それは
is colored by the favorable desire of the Lord's eternal associates to please Him.
Yeah.
And
All color, different color.
主を喜ばせる
Mother color, friend color,
母の色と
conjugal color is different color. Read again this book.
で異なった
the
色
meditation on God that proceeds without interruption,
でそれることなく
like a constant stream of oil,
でオイル
is
の
colored by the favorable desire
でそれは
of the Lord's eternal associates to please Him.
Underline.
and will
This
appear.
is the understand. It's so hidden, you have to catch it.
Yes, very hidden.
Wow. This Mahajan hidden is a foolish will not understand, intelligent will catch.
で、愚かな人は分かりませんけども、知性がある人は分かる。
The meditation on God that proceeds without interruption,
神の瞑想は途切れることなくする。
like a constant stream of oil,
で、オイルの流れ
is
の
colored
でそれ
by the
広い
favorable
広い
desire of the Lord's eternal associates
主の
to
好ましい
please Him,
永遠の交際
and
者と死を喜ば
will
せる。
appear in the senses
で、その
and the minds of the
感覚と
aspirants
感覚と心に
by
現
the
れる
Lord's special grace.
特別な気を
Underline and give in Radha Darshan.
I underline.
And
I
you
will
too.
do. Krishna
Explain this
Kirtan.
Krishna Kirtan.
Here.
This is the beauty. This is the highest subject. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, you can expand.
This is also nice. It becomes identical with the drop of love that dwells in the hearts of the living entities and will attain a form of love according to the mood of the different associates of the Lord.
Underline that.
ラブホーム。
And tomorrow we will discuss on that.
Yes.
ね、明日このことについて話す。
You see how you can say like this?
どうやってこんな風に言えるんですか。
My brother said, never read more than 50 to Vilapa Kusumanjali.
Never,
Never read
never.
with general
あ
above than 60 or 50.
一般的には50節あれば60節以上決して
Never.
読まない。
Because it's a deep things.
なぜならばすごく深いからで
Only Rasik want to listen that.
す。で、ラシカだけがそれを聞きたがる。
This is not tasteful for everyone.
誰もがこれはね、味わい深いというわけではない。
Now I understand
今私たちは
why not they are coming in evening.
でね、なんでね、夕方来ないのか分かったと。
Why not coming in evening?
なぜね、夕方来ない。
Because they don't like to listen what I talk.
私が話す話題のこと好きじゃないんでしょ、きっと。
There are they.
Radhe Radhe Go